But if you really want to get a negative view of college, just go on Twitter and search the various pass-out feeds for different campuses, which are all the pictures of the drunk, passed-out students after every weekend tweeted out for the world to see. Other people in college do develop alcohol problems. They develop problems with drugs or with sex that last them for a lifetime. And there's even some evidence that minority students actually leave college with less in the way of academic ability than they had when they got there in many cases, which you've probably heard the old joke, college is a place where knowledge accumulates. Freshmen bring some in, seniors take none with them, therefore knowledge accumulates. There actually seems to be a certain amount of support for that. So I think that's reason enough to rethink the college for everyone approach and look at some of these alternatives. The other thing I think we're going to see is colleges are going to have to be cheaper. Now, as I mentioned, colleges have been cutting fees, but cutting prices isn't the same as cutting costs. The problem that colleges have, for the most part, is they're bloated. There's a lot of administrative bloat. The Goldwater Institute did a study on administrative bloat and found that it was the single biggest contributor to high college costs. Some of you may have read, and if you haven't, you should, because it's a magnificent rant, William Ginsburg's book, The Fall of the Faculty, which is one angry Johns Hopkins professor's take on administrators and how they've ruined education. And it's beautiful. Well, what do you do about that? Well, I have one suggestion. If anybody from U.S. News is watching, or in the audience or anything, U.S. News, when it does its college rankings, should give colleges points for lean administration, and it should take away points for bloated administration. That probably would do more good in reducing college overhead than anything the government could do. But colleges are going to have to do this anyway, because except for the very few elite colleges, they are going to have to bring costs under control. And even the very elite colleges are going to have to bring costs under control ultimately, so long as they expect somebody to pay for it. If they don't, they will become essentially finishing schools for rich people, which is, of course, what colleges were 100, 150 years